On today's Live Daily News, a local man acquitted of murder has been set free, a look at last night's major crash, and find out how you can help a local family through a tragedy. Plus, Ambleside Unplugged is taking over downtown San Angelo this weekend. All this plus more. I'm Yantis Green, and this is Live. But first, the Concho Valley Regional Food Bank needs your help. Join the food bank in fighting hunger and feeding hope during San Angelo Gives. Every dollar you give will equate to 8 meals. Be a hunger hero today by ensuring that no one in the Concho Valley goes to bed hungry. Reach the Concho Valley Food Bank today at conchovalleyfoodbank.org or catch them on San Angelo Gives on May 2nd. A San Angelo family is mourning the loss of their 7-year-old daughter after passing away from juvenile Hutchinson's disease. Chloe Gloria was diagnosed with the rare disease when she was only 4 years old. The family knew Chloe's time would be cut short, and they're still struggling with the means of laying Chloe to rest. To help the family, the community has set up a number of events in town, as well as a GoFundMe. To find out how to donate, visit the article on sanangelolive.com. And a little over a month ago, Jose Angel Trevino was acquitted for his role in the Park 2400 murder back in the summer of 2021. After being acquitted, Trevino had to remain in jail thanks to a parole violation out of Austin. After a month, that parole violation was also dismissed. Trevino was booked into jail in September of 2021 and was released on Monday at around 6 o'clock. Around 6 p.m. yesterday evening, volunteer fire departments and first responders were dispatched to a major crash where the occupant was trapped inside the vehicle at the intersection of Holman Road and FM 380 out on the way toward Very Best. Law enforcement had the Farm to Market Road shut down at the intersection while fire and medics worked to pull the occupants out of the vehicle. On the scene, a black truck was destroyed after hitting an 18-wheeler. San Angelo Live has reached out for a statement regarding this crash to the Texas Department of Public Safety, and this story will be updated as more information becomes available. It is also unknown how many individuals were in the truck at the time of the crash. And in weather over the next couple of days, looks like that sun will be shining and high temperatures will hang around us. The highs will be in the 90s. There is a very slight chance of rain tonight, at less than 10% for most areas, as the lows will gradually continually get cooler throughout the week. Through Friday, look for low temperatures in the upper 40s on Fridays. And stay tuned, of course, later this week for an update on this weekend's weather. Looks like it's going to cool off some. And finally, the Heart Gallery of West Texas is doing its part by helping foster children find homes. Matt Trammell has more on that in a second. But first, before we get to that, San Angelo Gives is coming up on May 2nd, and with that, the Bishop Street Recovery Ranch is asking for your help. The Bishop Street Recovery Ranch is a transitional home for men where the love of Christ changes one man at a time. To contact them, call the ranch at 325-374-0413, or, of course, look for them on May 2nd during San Angelo Gives. And now here's Matt Trammell with the biggest story of the day.
If you're walking around the Sunset Mall over the next few weeks, you may notice a store with some pictures in it. No, this isn't a ploy to go get your photo done. Instead, this is the location of the Heart Gallery of West Texas. Those photos I mentioned, well, those are real kids that need our help. The Heart Gallery of West Texas is a nonprofit group that helps CPS move kids out of the foster system and into homes. Here's Matt Waller with why the group is doing what they're doing.
Right now in our DFPS Region 9, so San Angelo, basically from Tom Green County to New Mexico, there's 105 kids that are available for adoption. And so those kids, we need to, what we want to do is we want to find we want to get those kiddos, get their pictures up, tell their stories, so that they are adopted. Now, when I started doing this, when I initially started doing this, I was, my wife and I were having trouble getting pregnant. We went to an adoption meeting just to learn more about what adoption is. And in that meeting, they said that kids that emancipate out or graduate out of the system, that 2/3 of them in 1 year will wind up on the streets in jail or dead. And so those are statistics we can't live with. And so that means that our local, the San Angelo body, the San Angeloans need to step up and help find places for these kids to go. We need to adopt. We need to foster. That's the way the system is set up. Is that the people would step in and help.
So if you're thinking of expanding your family or are just in the mall, make sure you stop by and show your support. These kids are kids from our area who need our help. And because of that, it is the biggest story of the day.
We all know it's super hard to find Super Duties. They are few and far between. But right now, you can actually find a great selection at Jim Bass. And it's perfect because it's Truck Month. So why not take advantage of the Ford Factory incentives and our great selections and make it the place to buy your next truck. Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Houston Hardin Road, or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
The San Angelo ISD School Board approved a renovation for San Angelo Stadium seating on Monday. The middle section on the home side currently consists of plastic chairs. Most of those seats are in bad shape, with cracks splitting many of them down the middle. The board approved and budgeted for bleachers to replace the plastic seats so fans can bring their own stadium seating. The cost of the project is projected at nearly $72,000. Construction begins in July and will be completed before the start of the 2023 football season. In other sports news, the Central Lady Cats hosted the Permian Lady Panthers in San Angelo on Tuesday night. Although the ladies played well for the majority of the game, they struggled to get their offense going. Central fell 9-1 to the Mojo Lady Panthers. Even with the loss, the Lady Cats still cling to the last playoff spot in their district as they host the Friendship Tigers in their regular season finale on Friday. For all things sports in and around the Concho Valley and beyond, be sure to tune in every day to sanangelolive.com/sports.
For more than 25 years, Carpetech has been serving our customers and communities with floor care and emergency restoration services. I'm Cade Simmons. Thank you for welcoming Carpetech and my family to the Concho Valley. We look forward to serving you.
Well, welcome back. I'm Joe Hyde, and I'm joined today with two lovely ladies from Ambleside, Concho Valley. And Ambleside is a private school here in San Angelo, and I have Rebecca Adela and also Ashley Jones with me here in the middle. And y'all have a huge event coming up, but before we get into the event, let's talk a little bit about, Rebecca, you know a lot about the Ambleside thing. Right now, Ambleside, Concho Valley, I understand, has about 35 students enrolled. What makes Ambleside special?
Ambleside is a classical school, Christian school. We're the only classical school in San Angelo. We're a little bit different than the traditional classical model in that we use the Charlotte Mason method in teaching, which is a slightly different approach to learning. It sets up children to be lifelong learners. We thrive on ideas as opposed to facts. Not saying that facts aren't important, but they come through the ideas as opposed to the drill and kill that takes place in essentially all the other schools.
Well, you know, my son was talking to me the other day, and he said, "Well, how do you know everything?" That's what he wanted to know. How do you know everything? I said, "Well, you can't know everything, and no one knows anything. Anyone who claims they know everything is crazy." But I said the important skill set that you need to have is how to evaluate what are presented to you as facts. Right, and that's what I kind of feel like this system at Ambleside does. It teaches people how to be critical thinkers.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, our job isn't to teach them what to think; it's to teach them how to think.
Right.
And now, the parents can teach them the rest.
I've been to a couple of Ambleside meetings and seen some of the students. I mean, you have students that are going off to major schools like
Yes, sir.
Yale and
Right.
Texas A&M.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, so this schoolyard just growing right now.
Yes, sir.
You're housed right now in a church.
Yes, sir.
I understand, and you're looking at getting probably a new building pretty quickly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all these fundraisers and things that you're doing are going to lead to that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Saturday you have this huge event.
Yes.
So Ashley, tell me about this event.
Okay, so basically it's an art takeover of the 100th block of West Tuig.
Okay.
We have live music from classical music, Christian rock, to country music. We also have sip and paint throughout the whole day, and some bingo
When
games.
you sip and paint, it's like Coca-Cola.
No, sir. And for the children, it's Capri Sun and paint, basically. But we do have alcoholic beverages for the
Wine.
adults.
You got
Wine and
Right.
beer. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you make money with this event? What's the entry fees and things like that?
Okay, so the wristband is $5 to enter, and we have some of our things that are free for the children, like the nature activities that are hands-on, kind of a sampling of some things we do at Ambleside that set us apart. And then we have Enchanted Parties that's going to be doing free face painting with Disney princesses or their favorite superhero. But those are, there's going to be a donation jar for those things. So if people have the financial means and they would like to donate toward a good cause, children's education, that'd be really helpful. Other things, they're going to be small fees throughout the day, and then the food truck vendors, the different ones have arranged different percents that they're paying percentages to us.
So the 100 block of West Tuig is, if people don't know, that's kind of where they call it the Pop Art Museum or the Art and Uncommon Places. That's that building that's not there.
Right.
They
Yes.
went in there and they painted
Yes,
on the
sir.
walls and stuff. And everyone whenever they come to San Angelo now, it seems like that's become the iconic thing to
Yes,
take
sir.
a picture of. So pretty cool thing. So this event is from 10 a.m. and all day until what?
Yes.
6?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. So 10
Yes.
to 8.
So our headline band, Take Two, will be the last band to play in the evening, starting at 6:30.
So how many stages are you going to have for bands? Just one big stage?
Just one. Eventually, hopefully, it'll turn into something more Coachella. I mean, this is kind of a mini version of Coachella this year, but hopefully it'll.
What is Coachella? I'm sorry.
It's like an art and music festival in California. Not too Californian, but enough California for people to get the cultural vibe.
Right.
So.
Well, if give me a if I was going to go there with a family of 2 or 3, what's my strategy? Do I need to bring lawn chairs or anything like that?
There will be seating areas so that people can stroll through, and if they want to grab Chick-fil-A or Reina's Tacos and sit down with their family, there should be space for them to do that. If they want to bring a quilt and sit in the middle of the street, they're welcome to do that as well. We just, if in the event of an emergency, they gotta leave.
Ashley, you have your kids in Ambleside?
I do.
And so what is it like for them?
It's like going home every day. So whenever you drop them off, the aesthetic of the building is very home-like. Rugs on the floor, wooden desks and chairs. The teachers, their approach to the children is there is no correction except for self-correction. So how are they led to make good choices on their own from their own minds and hearts?
So no correction, huh? So no paddles?
No. No,
There's no paddles in
as
school
a teacher,
anyway.
and I've been teaching there 18 years. It's amazing just in our approach. The minute you see a kid's drifted off, there's a natural, organic way to call them back to the learning. So we don't have to do behavioral modification, writing names on boards, and kids standing out at recess.
How many years experience do you have teaching?
18 years at
18 years?
Ambleside. At Ambleside.
All at Ambleside?
Yes, sir.
Did you teach in public schools before?
No.
Never have?
No, sir.
What attracted you to be a teacher?
I was part of the school when it was first founded in 2003. My daughter was the runt of the school. We had first grade through ninth grade. She is now teaching art at Ambleside, and we have our first grand student, which is my grandchild. She's in pre-K. So our first year we had first through ninth, and my daughter was in that first grade class and graduated from Ambleside in 2015.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So this is I want to say a different type of school. I mean, it's good to have school choice.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
absolutely.
And to have these options here, because I mean, the one size fits all doesn't fit every child.
No,
No, it doesn't.
we agree.
All right. So this is Saturday. They're going to have a gigantic block takeover.
Yes.
100 West Tuig.
Yes.
And you're going to have bands. You're going to have face painting.
Face
Yes.
paintings.
Henna art.
And we have the streets
If
will
you
be
would like
lined
to,
with.
if you would like to get some henna art, that'd be great.
Yeah, all of your
Henna.
Art.
henna.
Henna.
It's like a design like an orangish color most of the time. You see, it's like
And you put it on
very
your arm,
artistic.
like right here?
You get it, yeah.
Okay.
Or your hands, or some people do it on their face even.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that.
No face tattoos for you?
No face
Okay.
tattoos.
But you'll also see artists lining the streets.
Yes.
They'll get to display their art and sell their art. We have some live artists that will be there as well.
We have a stained glass artist actually working on pieces, and then a young lady who will be painting live as well.
Very
Yes,
nice.
and then you'll
Yes.
get to see our students' art too. So we'll be able to display our students' art so that the community can kind of see how we lead our children to excel in the arts as well.
All right. Well, that's this Saturday starting at 10 a.m. going up to 8 p.m.
Yes.
And come out and support Ambleside, Concho Valley.
Yes.
And Rebecca and Ashley, thank y'all for
Thank
coming
you
on.
for
Thanks,
having us.
Appreciate it. And back to you guys in the studio.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
And that's it for news, weather, and sports today. Be sure and catch us tomorrow for the next edition. And until then, for San Angelo Live, I'm Yantis Green.